6:48, 53 degrees. James has your weather coming up first. I'm News 8's Brennan Summers, your top stories and breaking new details into our newsroom. RPD has announced a new arrest in a recent murder case. Police told us this morning 33-year-old Hurley Williams has been arrested in connection to the shooting death of Todd Jones Jr. This was July 21st. The 35-year-old was shot multiple times, point-blank range, that Friday night on North Goodman Street. He died on scene. During the arrest made yesterday, police tell us Williams initially resisted and started to pull out a gun at officers, but police were able to safely take him into custody without firing their weapons. Williams is now facing a number of charges, including murder in the second degree. His arraignment is scheduled this morning downtown at 9:30. Other developing news, former President Donald Trump has been summoned to appear tomorrow afternoon before a federal judge in Washington after his historic indictment in the 2020 election investigation. A federal grand jury indicted Trump on charges stemming from his efforts to stay in power after he lost. He faces 4 charges, including conspiracy to defraud the U.S. and conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. Happening later on today in just a few hours, the owner of a local cannabis shop franchise known as I'm Stuck is due to appear in court. This comes after the state this week shut down several of his businesses, saying he was selling products without a license and to kids. Hayden Wentworth joins us in the studio with more. Hayden.
Brennan, David Tully, the owner of the I'm Stuck franchise, had at least 6 of his stores shut down on Monday. And while he's in court today, he's rallying for support. Now, according to the state attorney general's office, the shops operating in Auburn, Lyons, Macedon, Ontario, Pulaski, and Williamson were caught selling cannabis without the proper licensing and 2 minors. While Tully did confirm he does not have the license to sell cannabis, he says the state told him to get his cannabis from the St. Regis Mohawk Reservation, adding his business is not marketed to run as a full dispensary, but rather a consultation service. Meantime, Chris Alexander, the executive director of the New York State's Office of Cannabis Management, says, quote, selling cannabis without a license remains illegal in the state of New York. We have repeatedly warned operators who are violating the state's cannabis laws that they would be held accountable. Tully is expected at the Wayne County Courthouse in Lyons at 1 p.m. Brennan.
Hayden, thank you. We'll be following that case, what happens in court this afternoon. Sunrise traffic at 6:51. Looking good out there, all green around the main expressways. We'll check traffic again as we join you during CBS Mornings. That is about 7:25. To the controversy in Gates surrounding the Motel 6. After Monroe County officials placed a number of people seeking emergency shelter at the hotel, they're now moving them out this week, citing concerns with sanitary conditions. Ms. McCann, the owner of the property, says when she first took over the business earlier this year, she asked the county to put a temporary hold on new families coming in to allow for renovations. Khan says there seems to be a big misunderstanding and she's hoping to clear things up with the county. For now, just 12 families remain there. She says she offered them to stay without the county signing off, but we're told all those families will be moved by Friday without exception. Former punter for the Buffalo Bills, Matt Araiza, wants damages after he says a woman wrongly accused him of rape. He recently filed a defamation lawsuit against her. Araiza was cut from the team once those allegations came out. He's denied any involvement in an alleged rape at a party in October 2021. And late last year, evidence from prosecutors showed he was not even there when the alleged rape happened. According to the lawsuit, Araiza is suing for suffering, quote, significant past and future economic losses, shame, and mortification. It was National Night Out taking place in communities all over the U.S. last night. The event is a way for law enforcement here locally as well to build stronger ties with neighborhoods. Multiple events were going on around Rochester. Police Chief David Smith says this is all about the chance to meet people in a different setting other than for an emergency call, and it helps build mutual trust.
The community does care about crime. The community does support the police, and we're going to keep working together until we get things straightened out.
RPD is short more than 80 officers at the moment for the department. If you're interested in joining the ranks, know someone who is, you can find a helpful link with this story on our homepage of rochesterfirst.com. The owner of the home in Gates that was housing more than 100 cats made an appearance in court. In July, the house was deemed uninhabitable and the cats were removed and sent to Lollipop Farm. The town gave the homeowner until the end of this past Monday to fix up the house. The supervisor tells News 8 the homeowner agreed to have the home inspected yesterday. If that house is ultimately deemed that it's not properly fixed, then the town may pursue further legal action. What will soon become Henrietta's first craft brewery, Smugtown Brewery, is one important step closer to opening. The head brewer, Jason Fox, tells News 8 the brew pub and restaurant restaurant will cover about 8,000 square feet and seat about 300 people inside and outside. Fox says they're looking to have a large rotation of beers on tap, from old style to new beer. Also in the menu for food, Tex-Mex. The next step for the brewery, getting the building plans approved. We're told that did happen. And while they did not offer a specific timeline for opening, they say it will be sooner rather than later. Coming up tomorrow, it is Party in the Park, returning with shows at MLK Park in Rochester featuring Shamar Allen and local Fleetwood Mac cover band, the Seven Wonders. This event comes for the first show for that band, the cover band, as one of the members recovers from spinal surgery, severely injured in a crash last month with the rest of the band. Tickets are $7. They want you to come out, show support for them. Gates open at 6. The music gets going at 6:30. It was the last show for the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra's Around the Town series last night. We were there swinging by. Take a listen. Some nice jazz going on. All the concerts in that series are free. That one, the Northeast neighborhood on Norton Street. The shows are made possible through the support of various community groups. And finally for you this Wednesday morning, I want you to check out a sun bear in China at a zoo. Stood on his hind legs with everyone there taking in the sight. But the unusual pose from the bear made people online question if the creature was real or just a guy in a bear suit. You decide. What do you think?
I showed this to my wife last night. It really looks like just some person standing in a bear suit.
And then gets back, looks just like the bear.
So funny. I'm sure it's an actual bear, but still, it's just so funny. The bear's just kind of...
How tall? Very close to the railing right there, too.
Right.
Back up a little bit.
Kind of silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's breaking the internet. This bear that's human-like.
I know.
Fun to see. And thinking about going to the zoo, really good day for it today,
Perfect.
right?
Seneca Park Zoo, go see the polar bear there.
Yeah, it's a lot. The animals, I think, are happier with the weather, too.
Love it. Penguins, otters, all of them.
Oh, just a gem. Mid-70s this afternoon, but I do think some spots get to the lower 80s. Chance of rain near 0. Can't give you full sun, but just a few passing clouds. Not too bad. We'll finish here with the 8-day forecast. Tomorrow, we will see numbers somewhere. Okay, we're jumping around here.
That's fine.
Tomorrow,
yes,
storms.
Okay.
We'll be much busier. It's been nice and dry past couple of days, but we'll be tracking those storms tomorrow and the next day.
We will have that. We'll see you again in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings coming your way next.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.